Right, everyone, you're right. Alan here once again. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry I haven't been on regular. Not a lot really happening at the moment. Went into town today. Had a walk round to see what was happening. I'm just listening to some Reddit, and yeah, been looking at some of the Blackpool blogs. Some really good Blackpool blogs of late. Beyond the Edge, he's been putting an absolute load of videos up. I don't know if he's been out during lockdown, but some of the footage he's been putting up has been absolutely brilliant, especially the drone footage. I haven't seen much of Leica of late. She might be busy doing other things, and that. So nothing more on the Talbot Road Gateway updates. That went pretty quiet, and yeah, as I said, I'm listening to some Reddit. Yeah, not a lot really to say really. Hopefully I'll get some video up tomorrow, and yeah, should be a good one. One thing I've been noticing of late is that my Operator 3, my area, the cellular internet has been absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I get about really slow speeds, and I mean really slow speeds. Less than a meg. Average speed on 3 in my area is about 0.25. That's up, and it gets and I think it's 0.25 on the upload and download. Not good. And of late they've been pushing home broadband, 5G and all that, and I must say it's not good at all. So if anybody's from 3 out there, you really need to start sorting your service out in parts of Blackburn, especially BB2. Little Harwood area, Blackburn. You really need to sort that out, and BB2 area, because basically if you're pushing wireless broadband, home broadband, 5G, well, it's no good. It's no good at all. and it's been horrendous, absolutely horrendous. I've been taking speed tests and that, and I must say I'm very disappointed in the speeds that I've been getting. And part of the area, Daisy Field, Lark Hill, yeah, fine. But once you get past Lark Hill, it completely, totally plummets. It's like they've put the cell tower in the wrong place. It really, really does. The crew most probably didn't go out with a signal meter like they're supposed to check the signal strengths from the tower, you know. But it could be my phone, I don't know. But the speeds I get, absolutely terrible. My home broadband's not as well. My home broadband's a lot better now since both the faults have been fixed. And on that, it was two faults that were the problem. One was inside, one was outside, and I think something to do with the line gain, and that Openreach had to basically sort that out. But back to the cellular. In my part of where I live, I won't try not to give too much away. 3 is actually the weakest mobile network in the area. O2 is better, Vodafone's better, EE is better. What else? giffgaff. But anything that uses the 3 network, I don't know what smart it takes. I think it's 3 network. But if it is 3 network, the network performance won't be very good. So yeah, 3 may be cheaper, but for doing video and all that sort of stuff, but coverage wise, and upload download speed, well, it's not good at all. So if anybody from 3 is listening, sorry guys, but you need to pull your finger out and sort this tower situation out. And I haven't heard anybody. Well, that's the end of that subject. 6G internet solution are doing an absolute brilliant idea for people who, you know, for if you're home learning. They're basically rolling out 6G internet for people who are home learning, and haven't heard very much about what the service is actually like. So if anybody out there is using it, please leave a comment on in the comment section below and let me know how you're doing with it, and is it any good, because I could be interested in that as a, shall we say, backup solution. But having to put constant videos out, it'd be a lot better than what 3 is at the moment, because well, any other mobile network would be good for that, but I'm sticking to 3 at the moment because it's the cheapest network that there is, and basically I'm an old 3 customer and they seem to give me the good price, but as I said before, the coverage isn't very good, especially the bandwidth issues that are basically a problem. Also, the 3 is moving to Green Park in Reading. They're having a building built there, so that's going to be a cost saving to them, because at the moment they have 2 buildings, different parts. I think one's in Coventry, so they're moving both buildings to Reading. Yeah, if that sort of place moves there, I think it's a place called Green Park in Reading. But the thing is, they're going to have to beef the security up in that area, because you know, mobile phone companies are basically you know, target on the back and everything, because the infrastructure and stuff. Really they should have kept quiet about that, because in some cases they could basically paint a target on the back, like I just said. Yep. But the other thing is 3 must start getting its coverage sorted out, because if they're going to start pushing 5G, they can't. Well, they can only in some areas. The 3G, 4G. Yes, they do still do 3G in some areas, because of site access. But 3 are working on that. But to be truthful, they're taking their merry time, because they also share sites with EE, and that can be problematic in itself if they can get access to the deployment site, and see how it goes from there. Well, just hope everybody's okay, and hopefully we'll get another video later on today. So I just hope everybody's keeping alright. My friend is still in hospital. People have been asking me about her. Yeah, she's been quite unwell. For personal reasons, I can't disclose what's going on. That's for her to sort out. But she's doing okay, as I understand it, and I'll be probably ringing her this week, ringing her carers up and try and find out a bit more, see when she comes out. And as soon as she comes out, we'll be back to videos as normal. But we'll just have to wait and see how long she's in there for. But yeah, I can't really say too much because I don't really know much, because it all comes by a third party, you know what I mean. But I haven't forgotten about her, and I know quite a few people on the channel have been asking about her, and yeah, so I'm gonna bugger off now, and as I said, keep safe. Well, before I do go, I hope everybody's following the advice that I've given about the food situation, and put stuff in a septic tank and bury it, but make sure you got a way of accessing it. But don't tell anybody you've got it there. And also, I'd recommend is that you buy an electric generator. Yeah, electric generator is like a generator that runs off a battery. That it has a thing inside, and it makes its own power. And it has half battery, and it just makes its own power, and that. Because if you have a diesel one, it can be quite noisy. Diesel or petrol one, it can be quite noisy, and you don't really want that to going 24/7, because your neighbours might turn around and say, "What's that bloody damn racket?" And yeah, there are such things as electric generators, and all you just do is to add to them is just put batteries on them, and you can get a special battery that clips to it. They can get quite big, but when they do get quite big, you put them somewhere out the way, and make sure it's securely locked. And the other thing is, with those, try and find out if your meter can spin backwards. The reason why I say that is that if you, at the end of the day, if you turn round and you decide that you want to put solar panels up on your roof, my neighbour down the road, he has solar panels on his house. Quite a few people around here have got them, and yeah, you can make a fair bit of credit on those if you do that. Also, you can sell power back to the grid at peak times, of which you can earn money for, and it goes as a credit on your bill. And the more power you can generate, the more you get off. People said to me, "Oh, it's not worth it, it's not worth it, it's not worth it." It is worth it if you manage to generate twice as much, especially at peak times. You're not using much electricity at all. Tesla Powerwalls are pretty good if you can afford them. If you have a big house, big space, you can get up to, if you do get you can put up to 12, I think it is, Powerwalls. And if you get a Tesla with that as well, that can be used as a battery as well. So yeah, if you've got the money, do it. And it's okay. Well, I'm going to bugger off now. So keep safe, everybody. And well, I'm going to bugger off now. And I hope to bump into you. And I will. You know, I'm very approachable. If you see me in town doing a blog, come up and say hello. You know, it's most appreciated. And it's pretty good when I had 4 people come up to me today when I was out, and they're saying, "Oh, we really enjoyed the videos and stuff." Some of them are boring, they said, but you know, it's a video, isn't it? Yeah, and a lot of the stuff didn't know what was going on about the army and that lot, and basically they're doing the cathedral now, you know, the queuing outside and all that, and in parts of Blackburn they're doing the testing as well, you know, for COVID and all that. They started testing on Sundays. They started even started doing jabs on a Sunday in some places of Blackburn now. There are quite a few pharmacies doing that, and yeah, we'll just have to, as I say, I'm going to bugger off now, and then I'm going to push this video up. And then later on today, I might do a video. We'll see how it goes from there. Depends what time I get to bed and what time I go to sleep and all that. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm gonna bugger off. Like I said, I've waffled on long enough. Big massive shout out to all the usual suspects out there. And yeah. Well, I'm going to get going. 3, 2, 1, click.